So I got a new reel in the mail the other day. Well, it's not a new reel, it's a new to me reel. It's one of the original Daiwa Saltus. And the guy says that it's never been used before, it's brand new, blah, 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 which honestly, the thing looks brand new, so I actually believe him. But as I was spooling this new to me reel up with some delicious Daiwa J-braid, I started thinking, why doesn't anyone in Florida, especially where I'm at in Southwest Florida, fish with conventional reels? If you go over to Texas, everybody surf fishes with conventional reels. If you go up north, everybody catfishes from the bank and from their boats with conventional reels. If you go to the northeast, everybody surf fishes with conventional reels. Except for a very select few on the east coast, like around, I think, Juneau Pier and stuff like that. Those guys fish with conventionals when they're trying to catch the big snook. Nobody here really does it, which is really weird because if you're throwing big baits like giant mullet, big ladyfish, honestly, conventionals are a lot better. Anytime you're throwing anything heavy, you should be using a conventional. So that's what I'm gonna do today. We're gonna get some live bait behind me right here, and then we're gonna go throw some big chunks, some live bait, hopefully, depending on what I catch. And we're gonna use some conventionals, see what happens. All right, before we get to chunking, we're gonna try this spot out. My boy Chris sent it to me. He said there's some tarpon trapped in this little tiny creek canal thingy. So we're gonna see if they're here. And just to test it out, I'm not gonna throw a giant chunk out there right off the bat. We'll use one of the smaller live baits that I caught earlier. All right, so we are gonna start with a small bait because big tarpon will eat small baits and small tarpon will eat small baits, but small tarpon will not eat big baits. And since I don't really know what's in here right now, I figured it'd be smart to start with a smaller bait. Okay, that's, oh my God, that thing is huge. I can't land that on this. I have 25-pound leader. You guys, this is like an actual, probably 40, 50 pound. That was like a 50-pound tarpon, guys. What? In this? Oh my gosh. He actually spit the hook, which is funny. I can't believe that fish is in here. I guess we will use a conventional maybe. Get this thing set up. All right, so I'm still in a little bit of shock that that fish is in here, but we're gonna get set up with a conventional because we're gonna need some heavier gear if we're gonna try and land a fish like that. And then I'm also gonna be using one of my other travel rods. It's an Albright 4-piece, 9-foot. It's a pretty heavy rod. Heavy enough to land a fish like that for sure. Isn't it crazy that that fish ate that bait? That bait was literally like this big. I mean, unless they're just starving in here, maybe that's why. I'm gonna get this rigged up and then we'll get another bait out there. Now that I know fish like that are in here, I'm gonna go ahead and toss a bigger bait out. Go ahead and gently let this guy run around out there. All right, I moved spots because I kept seeing them roll down here, and as soon as I throw this bait out, they're gonna start rolling again where I was, but what was that? Did I just hit a tarpon on the head? I don't really know what just happened. My bait bounced off this tree and I hit something big. Well, everything's probably super scared here now. Whatever, we'll give it a couple minutes. It's kind of funny. Okay, so this might not be the smartest thing, but we're gonna throw another live one out there. I put 40-pound leader, a 3-aught hook on, and I guess if we hook up, we're just gonna pray that we land it. I don't really know. We'll deal with it when the time comes, but at least the leader and the hook are bigger, so I'll have a little bit more confidence. I think we're gonna move, keep going down, see where the tarpon are. I mean, people obviously fish here, right? Because there's a nice chair. I'm gonna use that. A little bass. Let's get some more rods up. I mean, look at the chunk, boys. Look at that chunk. You didn't tell me ain't no tarpon in here who wants to eat that? Little live bait. I'm gonna sit in this nice chair and enjoy Relaxing outdoors. Oh, okay. Oh, oh. What is this? It's a good one. It's not the massive one that we had earlier, but it's a good one. This one's definitely landable on this rod. Oh no, he went around this line. It's all right, nothing we can't fix. Oh no, he's making a huge mess of that line. Actually, it's not that bad. We can get it. I don't know how he's around this. Oh, actually, we can land him and then get that figured out. Come here. I don't want you to scare everything. You see that pretty face of yours? Oh my gosh, this is a mess now. Come here. Oh, he came untangled somehow. Well, kind of. No. Come here. Surfing. Oh, let me get that thing. Gotcha. There he is. Still a good fish, but he's definitely not the one that I hooked earlier. I'm gonna go ahead, get this guy back in the water real quick, and then we'll get another bait out there. Oh, buddy, you made a freaking tangled up mess of all my lines. Which is fine, I still love you. Let me see your tail. Okay, here he goes. I gotta get this line dealt with, and then we'll get another bait out there. Seems like they like them on the top here. Yeah, I'm just gonna retie everything. Move spots again. Gonna see, maybe they're hanging out in this little spot now. It's pretty small here, so I'd be surprised. Actually, you know what? Nothing surprises me anymore. I would not be surprised if there was a big one right here. What do we got? What is this? Oh, tarpon. This is a smaller boy. Took a while to jump. That's gonna be it for today, but I'll see you guys tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna come back and fish this. Buddy, come on. The thing is, I don't want to put him on the bank yet because he's gonna go crazy.